You okay, nigga?
Fucking want to be the host.
What's up, y'all? This is your boy Rod. Welcome to the Smartalecs. We got an interesting topic today. We got my man to the left, angriest man in America, Al. Then we got the nigga on the right. So we're going to jump right into it. I am your host, Rod, and let's get right into it, fellas. So the topic today is this video. I don't know if y'all saw it. Chick was online.
Yes, I saw it, because you sent it to us for show prep.
I didn't, but Chick had a gun.
Homework.
And I don't know if they thought there was no bullets in the gun or if they was playing with the gun, because that's a new thing to do. Long story short, she shot the nigga in the head. In the front seat, she was pointing it at him. She cocked it, pulled the trigger, hit him right in the head.
Yes.
So the real question is, when did it become cool, I guess, to play with, make these videos and wave around a gun in somebody else's face? Have you ever done that, first off?
No.
Hell no. Hell no.
So I think it's fair to say that that's not something we partake in. Why do you think people are? When did that become cool? How did that happen? Is it the music? Is it? What do you think caused that to become something cool?
I think it's the argument over the Second Amendment, the right to bear arms.
So you think that is why people are playing around with guns just because they can?
They're displaying their right to bear arms.
That's one way to look at it. Niggas, I don't think are displaying their right to bear arms. I mean, maybe, some other people, but most of the time, it has a lot to do with the music. It has a lot to do with the visualization of the music, in my opinion, because you have these rappers. I was just watching a video last night. Shout out to Cole Bennett. He shot it. I forgot who the artist was, but through the whole video they had guns. They had, guns everywhere, bro. Like big guns, little guns. You know what I'm saying?
You said
tiny guns,
little
all type of guns, bullets and everything. And it's like, yo, and it was in the video, and they like, yeah, this nigga woo woo pointing and shit, got it all in his mouth and shit. So it's like, playing with guns has become cool. But no, I think it's because we've been numb to it. They've numbed us to it because we've seen it so much now that it's like, at one point in time, seeing somebody play with a gun would be like, oh my God, he's playing with a fucking gun. Call the police. What the fuck? Who the fuck? What the fuck? Now it's like, oh, it's like, oh, he's playing with, like you say, it's exercising the Second Amendment, but it's more so on, we've become numb to the fact that guns kill. You know what I'm saying? Like, at that point in time, I'm watching these videos thinking to myself, at any point in time, one of these guns can go off and kill somebody. Now, I'm guessing at the video shoot, they made sure all the guns was empty and shit. But once again, even in that video, the dude in the back say, oh, it ain't got no clip in it. And the bitch cocked that bitch and shoot the dude. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, yo, and shout out to old boy, I forgot what his name was, but they say he is recovering, so he didn't die. But goddamn, when you seen the video, she was just acting like that shit wasn't nothing. Like, she was playing with a doll or some shit.
I don't know. See, if I was in charge of prosecuting that young lady, I would prosecute her for, it would be manslaughter. I don't know if it's involuntary. I don't know if we would go that far.
No, it's manslaughter.
She cocked it, but the guy in the back did say in the video there's no clip in it.
But he still was telling her not to point that at me at the same time. So it's not like it was one of those things where she's sitting there playing with it and all of a sudden it goes off. She cocked it, said, what did you say? Like she was going to really do something and pulled the trigger. It didn't go off. She pulled the trigger. I don't even know. That might be murder in my book. I might go for murder.
If he dies, you can go for murder.
Well, true.
If he doesn't die,
You're right.
You can't go for murder.
No, it'd be something. But, she was
It's
stupid.
a woman at that, though, man.
She was being stupid. She thought she was being cool.
When did it become cool for women to play with guns?
Because I told you, man, they started yelling, like, every video I see, right? Like, you showed me that video, right? With the people playing with the guns and shit in the video. I guess it got cool, like, where we could, like, the dude had, this motherfucker had a fully automatic rifle. A fully automatic rifle, like, yo, I'm not
with a
like
scope on it and shit.
Right, I'm not a gun
enthusiast.
aficionado, but I know about guns. And this is a fully automatic rifle. This motherfucker had it in his mouth like, oh, look at us, nigga, gang shit. And I don't know who started it and where it got cool. But, you know, that's the kids do. My kids don't do it. My kids don't be like, yo, daddy, look, I got a pistol. Look, big pistol. They don't do that. So it's not, I don't make it cool. But a lot of
kids do.
Because of YouTube videos, like I saw a little girl going through like a training course. Like this little.
I saw that. She was like 6.
She's like 6. Sniping.
I saw that.
Drop gun, pick up another shotgun, like
reload,
reload, like, you know what I'm saying?
We'll see at the same time because that's the difference. And see, that's
training.
That's what you're training with your gun. We're fucking shooting music videos and playing with our shit. You know what I'm saying? And that's the disconnect with us and guns. Like, no, if you're gonna use a gun, you need to be trained and well prepared to use that bitch when it's time to use it. We're to the point where, like I said, the kids, young people younger than us, got pistols. Shit, 11, 12-year-olds, and they're a product of their environment. So don't get it twisted. They got them pistols because of their environment that they in, and they feel as though, hey, I may need some protection, whatever the case may be. But the fact of the matter is, for us to be able to, for young men and young black men and young black women to be able to get a hold of guns in our neighborhoods at such a young age.
Wait a minute. These were some grown motherfuckers in the car that shot.
Oh no, yeah, absolutely.
Well, let's stay on topic. Let's stay on topic.
But it starts earlier than that.
Wait. I'm not gonna dive into these kids. Like, I'm not gonna go back to their psyche. I'm not gonna worry about them. Them niggas was grown adults. You know you are holding a lethal weapon as a grown.
Yeah, absolutely.
But the bitch chambered the weapon.
But what I'm saying is, what he's saying is, though, is if you are, as a child, right? If same situation as a child, hear me out. As a child, you are taught that a gun kills, this is the proper way to operate a gun, this is the proper way to use a gun. You're not going to be sitting there pointing at your friend.
Okay.
Whether it's loaded or not.
Hold on.
So if you're not taught that and you're used to a gun, and what you see is either A, in a video, B, your niggas in the streets either flashing it to protect themselves or using it, or C, shit, people just having it out, you don't know the proper way to use a gun.
At one
have
point,
a gun.
When you, I definitely understand that argument. And that argument probably holds weight up until a certain age. But at a certain age, you have to know, like, yo, I'm holding a gun. This gun can kill everybody. You know what I'm saying? I'm a grown-up.
You know right from wrong.
Right.
You know right from wrong.
Now, as an adult, I'm acting irresponsible. And that lady in that car was because she was a fucking grown-up. It wasn't like she was a little kid with a little fight, like playing with a gun. Like, hey, look at me, I got a gun. She was a fucking grown-up.
I'm not
like,
saying...
Basically, wait a minute, stop.
Hey,
basically, it was like her saying, look at me, I got a gun. That's basically what she was doing.
Right, look at me, I got a gun.
But
as an adult, you know, as a fucking adult, you can't just wave around a fucking gun.
John, you know that as an adult. She might not have known that as an adult.
How old do you have to be? What are you fucking retarded?
Bro, you can't base everybody else's mentality on yours, bro.
I know I'm the smartest of the smart Alex.
Bro, listen.
That's not my fault.
Look,
they're not smart Alex.
Right, exactly.
That's not my fault.
Exactly.
So you know, we know.
I'm not blaming her.
So she has no blame, no culpability.
Nobody says that. Nobody says that. That's what you're trying to make us say. That's not what I'm saying. You have to understand that this shit is deeper than just that one incident at that one point in time. Nigga,
what are we talking about?
We're talking about that one incident
in that one point in time.
No, the original question is, when did it become cool to wave around guns?
Right, but it's based on that incident in that point in time. So if we stick to topic, as an adult, that bitch was easy 25 years old. You should know by the time you're 25 years old, I'm holding a lethal weapon. I don't care how old, I don't care where you come from, I don't care if you're from China, I don't care if you're from the deepest ghetto and never learned to read. This is a gun. I've seen it on movies. I've seen it kill people.
But that's your disconnect from black people in our environment. That's why I call you a house nigga.
The key word that you have
as an adult, as a fucking adult, you don't know. Your daughter is how old?
Bruh.
How old is your daughter? 14? She knows that gun to kill somebody.
That's because I taught her that. That's because she's been taught that, bro.
So that like you never saw a movie?
Dog, a movie is not teaching.
A movie shows you that a
But
gun.
then you see that actor in another movie, so it's not
that
real.
movie doesn't teach anything.
That's what I'm saying.
So hold on, Ray.
Your argument holds no weight.
No, your argument holds no weight. I understand where you come from. Listen. Just like on Facebook and shit, you see the young black men now training their kids on how to use guns and things of that nature, right? You think you're gonna see his child or his daughter waving a gun somewhere because she knows that it is a lethal weapon and that it can kill somebody and that it cannot be played with. Why? Because she's taught that at a young age. If you're not taught that type of shit at a young age, nigga, you do come up waving guns around, shooting them bitches off like it ain't nothing because nobody taught you that, yo, this is a deadly weapon and it can kill not just you, but somebody else. So no, nigga, the way she was waving that bitch around, I don't think she was taught anything on how to use a gun other than how to cock it and pull the fucking trigger. Period, point blank. So, in my opinion, in her environment, how she was raised, okay, not how you, I, and everybody else was raised, how she was not raised to know and understand that, yo, you can't play with a gun anytime, anywhere, period. Because you can't. You can't play with a gun at all, ever. So if that bitch is playing with a gun somewhere along the line, that bitch wasn't taught that, yo, playing with guns is not the fucking right thing to do.
So you said just now she knows to cock it and pull the trigger. Something's gonna happen. She don't know what's the tail end of that.
Right, exactly. She don't know she gonna kill that nigga. She don't know she gonna die. She don't know she gonna shoot him in his head. She don't know the bullet was gonna go off.
We all watched the video.
What the fuck you talking about?
The dude told her there was no clip in there. So in her mind, even though there was no, as us who have know that a gun would kill someone, even if you handed me an empty gun right now, and I knew there was no clip in the chamber, no clip in there, no nothing, I would not pull the trigger. She did, even thinking.
Cause you're what?
Because I have taught to not you. No, it has nothing to do with that being grown up. I know you don't play with the gun at all.
You guys are totally wrong. But it's cool.
I'm not gonna say we're totally wrong, bro. You can't say that. You have some right in what you're saying.
This is his final thought.
We have some right in what we're saying, bro. Period, point blank. You have to be taught certain things. If you're not taught those things, then when you become older and an adult, you do shit that you were not taught. Okay, so in my opinion, no. The bitch wasn't taught about gun safety. The bitch wasn't taught about a gun at all. Period, point blank. If she was taught anything, and we don't know if she was taught how to kite, once again, she might have got that shit from a movie. So once again, bitch has not had proper education on a weapon. So she shouldn't have a weapon in the first fucking place. But was there nobody in that car said, hey bitch, give me this gun. What the fuck, bitch, so whatever happened there happened. She shot that individual, and like I say, from what I understand, he's gonna live. You know what I'm saying? So he did not die. He's gonna live. But she's probably gonna look at, I'm saying manslaughter. It ain't gonna be involuntary. It's gonna be manslaughter. You know what I'm saying? And from what I understand, the bitch is on the run at this point in time, because they said the bitch posted bail and now they can't find her. So, it is what, so once again, so even if the bitch is on the run, it goes to show you, man, that hoe don't have no home training, that hoe don't have no morals advice. She don't know, I ain't gonna say she don't know, she chooses to do the wrong things. You know what I'm saying? At this point in time in her life, she chose to cock the gun, shoot it, whatever the case may be, and she chose to be on the run from the police. So it is what it is, because she is an adult and she has to make her own choices. But once again, if you do go back and you teach an individual how to do something, when they grow older, they're liable to know exactly how to do it and not do the shit that's going to put them in a position where they kill somebody or shoot somebody in the fucking face.
John?
As an adult, you point a gun and pull the trigger, you know the ramifications. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to expound on that, but that's my...
You're like a prosecutor, nigga. You're like a prosecutor. Like, nigga. That's why all of us are locked up, black people, because of niggas like you, because you got that prosecuting mentality, bro. Man, it's a lot more to us than just what's on the outside, bro. Because as black people, we've been through a lot more than what everybody else has been through. But I'll just leave it at that, man.
So we are going to wrap it up.
I'm gonna leave it with my last words as.
Last words.
We know what your ass
when
for. You're
you're
an
an
adult, so you take responsibility for your actions, regardless. We know what the fuck you got.
Sorry.
We know what
I
you got to say.
apologize that
We know what you got to say, bro. But like I said, it's
you
a lot
point
more
a gun
to
at
that.
somebody and pull the trigger. Unfortunately, we can't dive into your psyche all the time and see how you grew up and see.
We can dive into white people's psyche, though.
Right.
We can dive into white people and put white people in fucking psychiatric wards and asylums. But for black people, we don't dive into their psyche. We just say, "Oh, nigga, you did it. Take your ass to jail."
Especially
That's the
on
difference,
tape.
bro.
So
That's
we're
the
gonna
difference, bro.
we're gonna
Especially
wrap
on
this
tape.
up.
That's the difference,
This has gotten heated.
That's the
And that's
fucking
what we
difference,
wanted.
bro.
So we want you guys to comment, like, subscribe. Let us know what your thoughts and opinions are. I know this was a deep one, so
Sucks.
comment. Let us know who you agree with. At the end of the day, she's wrong. And I think we can agree on that.
Yeah,
She's
no doubt
wrong.
about it.
She should go to jail. But I think we do have to look at the fact that as black people, we do need to educate our children better on weapons. And if they're going to have them, they are not toys.
Tell your kids that if you shoot somebody, they'll die.
And your kids should know that, but they should also know you shouldn't pick up a weapon and play with it in a music video to be cool as well. So I'm Rod. This is my man John.
Smartest.
We got the angriest man here, Al.